Well, hi, that's Robin with Oxy-Dry, and today I've got a little video here, and as you can see, I've got an area rug, nice wool area rug, and somebody gave it to me. So I thought, oh, this is a good opportunity to just show how this works on wool area rugs. This is in my own garage, and I normally would never do an area rug on a garage floor, but certainly not a customer's. But this is my carpet, my garage floor, and yes, I did wash it. It does need to be painted, but one day we'll do that. But anyway, I don't normally do area rugs in my garage anyway, but here, just for a demonstration, I'm just going to show you myself doing it. So I did give it a really good vacuuming. It's actually in really good shape. A couple little spots here and there, nothing drastic. It was used as a doormat for at least 5 years, and so there's a little bit of a, if the camera can pick that up right there, that's this funny kind of a pooling and shading effect. The pile is beginning to distort from all the people walking in and kind of rubbing their feet on this really nice little rug, actually. But it's actually stood up very well. I don't know that they've ever had it cleaned. It's at least, as I say, it's at least 5 years old. Anyway, I did give it a really good vacuuming, and with the Max-Vac system here. And can you see that? So right about there, kind of quite a lot of junk, carpet fiber, dirt, sand, grit, and pulled it out very effectively. I vacuumed the back first, and then I turned it over and vacuumed the top. And what I'm going to do now is, first of all, I'm going to use a brush on it. This is a wool-safe brush. I find that these wool area rugs clean very well, respond very well to a good brush. This particular brush is very safe on wool, so that's why I'm using it. It's quite a soft bristle. And then I'm going to go from there to my next step. I'll be doing a few steps on this, and we'll just see how it turns out. They usually clean up really nice. This is a Chinese wool, and actually one of my favorite types of carpets. I really like these ones. Anyway, let's see what we get going on here. Just turn that on and put a solution down. I'm center feeding. This machine has a center feed solution flow, so it's not a shower feed, so it doesn't fling very much at all. And I'm not applying constant. I'm just watching what's happening on the carpet, and just enough to get the carpet. Yeah. One of the nice things about using the brush is that I'm able to get right over that edge all around the rug, which often needs a little bit extra. I'm using a wool-safe cleaning product. It's very important not to clean wool with just any cleaner. You need to use one that is safe for wool. Wool is a hair, animal hair, natural fiber obviously. Once was a sheep, or on a sheep. See a little bit of loose fiber coming up. The brush does take a set leaning a little bit, which is actually exactly what I want, because I was using a machine with a brush that didn't have a set that's often too aggressive on these wool rugs. I'm applying very little solution, just enough. And it's, by the way, really starting to pop. This is also an encapsulating cleaner, although I'm not relying on encapsulation to do the cleaning, as you'll see in a minute. But it does add another dimension to the cleaning to also use an encapsulator. Oh, this is a nice color. It always cleans so nice. Now I'm not penetrating through the carpet into the back. I'm not getting the floor wet underneath, which is why we are able to clean these rugs on hardwood floor or even on another carpet, because I'm able to control very precisely how much moisture goes down. If you can see on the sides, I'm not even overspraying onto the concrete. One of the reasons that is because this particular machine is a center feed. So now there was a couple of spots. At the moment I can't see them anymore. There's a bit of pooling right in there, which is where the pile shifts in direction. You get a light and a dark patching, almost like a part in the hair right there. You can't reverse that once that begins to happen. It's again happening right in there. I think this was the door into the house was right there. But considering it's been a doormat, it's in remarkably good condition. They're moving and decided they didn't want to take it with them. It wasn't going to work in a new house, and I was in the house doing some other work, and they just said, "Well, you can have it." So I said, "Sure." It wasn't going to work in our house, but we'll do something with it. Anyway, so that's the brush. I'm just gonna put what do I call that? Deflector on there to make sure that it doesn't overwet in the center. It sprays out into the center of the brush and much better distribution. Okay, now I'm going to a pad. Now this is a two-way pad, synthetic. Not as absorbent as if I was going to use a cotton, for example, but most of the I overcharged here. Hang on a minute, give it a match to foam. That's the ozone generator that does that. Not too long. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't do anything. There's still a bit of extra foam coming out of the top of the tank. Now most of the soil has been dissolved and emulsified with the brush. It's not attached to the fiber anymore, and the two-way pad is very effective at lifting that out. But it, being a synthetic, isn't as absorbent as a cotton would be, of course. The cleaning product that I'm using, again, it is an encapsulator. It's also anti-resoiling. It does not attract soil after I clean. In fact, it's resistant to soiling. It has an anti-resoiling polymer protector in it, so carpet will resist soiling. Stains or spills will wipe up easier, and it will clean, releasing soil easier the next time around. One of the nice things about the transfer method, which I'm doing right now, is that this buffing action on the carpet really puts a shine on it. And the nice thing about this is because unlike steam cleaning it, which is actually pressure washing, there's nothing being pressure sprayed deeper into the carpet. The carpet will stay clean, will not resoil rapidly, and we're going to stop right there, and not bad. Now let's see. It's fairly wet, so I'm going to put down another type of pad, and this is a wool pad, wool cotton blend actually. So I don't think it'll make much difference, but I have the time. I'm just kind of curious how this one will act on wool on wool. Moves nice, feels good. One of the reasons I like rotary is it does operate very smoothly, cleans very evenly. And I get feedback. I can feel the carpet, between the carpet and the pad. It does, everyone feels different. It's a bit hard to explain. Anybody out there who's using these machines on a regular basis knows exactly what I'm saying. Some carpets feel different than others, and I can tell when I get dry because I feel more torque. The pitch of the machine might change, and it kind of feels like it's binding, and you don't want that. That's bad. So, and this carpet is going to look fantastic. Over here, wondering if there's any yeah, a little bit. Okay, you know what? There are two sides. Let's give it one more shot. See if anything else comes off. Colors are just popping on this rug though. Not sure if it's showing through on the camera. But really nice looking rug. Very shiny. That's the thing about the Chinese wool. I find after I clean them, they really glisten. Here. (360-degree) cleaning, 3 times per second, 360-degree turn rotation on the carpet. That's a lot of action. The slower I move, the more I clean. Anyway, let's have a look. And, oh yeah, just a slight amount more. And that's what we're looking for is, of course it goes a bit dark because it's damp. But that's virtually left there, so. And now. Now this is the brush groomer, which is the right one to use on this carpet. Don't use the plastic toothed one on these ones. And I'll turn around. That's where the pile distortion is, right there. And looking good. So, isn't that a nice looking carpet? Rake down there. Let's give it a feel. A little bit damp. We'll be dry within the hour. And let's put some natural light in here. Looks really good. You can see the pooling and shading on this rug, but of course that again is a permanent wear effect that happens sometimes. There's a right there. That's that funny looking mark there is actually a pooling and shading mark. And you can see a bit of a pattern going along the rug. Now what I'll do is I'll wait a little bit and then I run my vacuum over it again and pick up loose fibers and whatnot. But that's basically about it. Nice looking rug. Thank you very much.